YouTubers. I know this is a day late, but for some I have had time today to do this. And it was really late, so you probably can't see me very well, but I've got all the light I can get in here. So, yeah, this is about as much light as there's going to be here. But, okay, so I'm just going to do a quick reading for the next week. And it's going to be my general 4-card reading. Okay, so let's get going. The first card is for just the overall of the week is the 8 of Pentacles or the mouse in my deck. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's 8 of Pentacles or the mouse. When I see a mouse, I kind of, you know, those not necessarily fairy tales, but children's books of the animals, Beatrix Potter. How this mouse was so silly, she guarded her nuts and didn't share with anybody, or something like that. What the 8 of Pentacles or the mouse is about gathering your resources. And not necessarily hoarding them, but just keeping them close. So basically that's what this week is going to be about, is gathering resources, whether they be physical. Since it's the Pentacles, I would consider it maybe physical resources like money or comfort, or just in the resources that are in the physical realm. You're gathering resources during this week. Not a lot of action. And since it was a right side up card, it's not necessarily your own personal resources inside of you, or even in your personal life. It's just ensuring you're working outside yourself, gathering resources for yourself from outside sources, or maybe gathering them for other people, like putting money in the bank and things like that. Okay, so for the first part of the week, the card is the Chameleon or the 5 of Wands. I like this card a lot. It's got a lot of color to it, and it was upside down, so that's going to mean this is a little bit, in the beginning of the week, you're going to be, it's more on an internal stage you're going to be working on, under the same umbrella of gathering resources. But chameleons usually are, they can see from both directions. They have weird looking eyes. One can look one way, one can look the other, if I'm thinking of the right animal. But they also blend into their surroundings very well. And their skin changes color to match what they're touching or more associated with, or closest to. So maybe and since it is a wand, not a sword, it's not necessarily about your thoughts changing or morphing, or it's about your maybe your spirit is blending in, or it's you're blending your colors to be better. I don't want to use blending in, but that's the word that's coming in my mind and just sticking there. It's just you're blending your colors in a lot. Maybe you're working on some artwork, or yeah, you just, not a lot of bright individuality is coming out in this. This is a very bright card, but it's more about you gathering your resources and keeping things safe or close to home. You're not being very flamboyant during the course of this first part of the week. You're blending in. You're taking a look at your surroundings from both sides of it, and you're staying close to home. So the second part of the week, middle part of the week, is Venus or the Knight of Cups. And this is an external card once again because it's right side up. And maybe you're starting a new relationship with someone, or someone's starting a new relationship with you. But it's a very immature, emotional card. You're not digging into very deep emotions right now, and they're not digging deep with you either. You're having a cup of tea with someone, you're having a tea party or something one-on-one, but it's not very deep. And you're just basking in just the, I don't want to say uniformity, but the simpleness of it, basking in the simpleness right now. Like she's basking in the sun, and you're just getting to know this person, not on just on a base level, so that later on maybe you can go deeper. You're getting comfortable, is what this card is saying to me. Is that you're starting a new relationship, and it's like all new relationships, you have those hurdles you have to go through. But mostly this point in time is about just getting to know that other person, not on an intimate level, but just on a base level. Maybe you can build from there and make adjustments and get to know each other a little bit better on a deeper level later, but not right now. Right now. So that's basically what the middle of the week is going to be about. Is just taking in what you have, not really looking much deeper than that, and kind of sticks with the chameleon thing. You're staying close to home. You're not being very flamboyant. You're just being grateful for what you have right now, and not looking for much more. Okay, and so the third card of the week, going into the weekend, for some people, is, oddly enough, White Buffalo Woman. If you can see this, not very good reception here. Or the Queen of Pentacles. And it is right side up once again, so this is more an external card. And everything in its time. And basically the main focus of White Buffalo Woman was death. But also, it was also, one of her main focuses was everything in its own time. Everything is appropriate at certain times, and some things are inappropriate at certain times. My first real tale that I heard about White Buffalo Woman was these two Indian warriors. She's a Native American goddess. I say that in quotes because they don't really have gods or goddesses, but she's a Native American animal spirit. And these two warriors go out and they find this white buffalo, and one goes up and greets her enthusiastically, goes to grab her, and it's someone in an appropriate way, at least it's viewed as such, and he is struck down dead immediately because he was disrespectful. And then the other warrior comes up and greets her respectfully, and he survives the contact and is given blessings. I'm paraphrasing the tale, so if anybody is Native American leanings, they can point me in the right direction. But that's the basics of what the whole thing is about. It's like just building on the rest of the week. You're kind of staying close to home. You're gathering your resources, and you're not really doing too many flamboyant things this week. But you're staying close to home. I mean, that's a big theme of this week. You're getting comfortable in your home, or comfortable in where you're at, comfortable in your own skin, and you're doing what's appropriate for this time. And it also is kind of a warning saying don't do anything that is inappropriate for this time. Otherwise, what you've got might end or be destroyed, or like in a new relationship, if you move too quickly, that relationship may end or break off, or just not be there anymore, or just be damaged to the point where you can never have anything different with this person. So, like I said, it's going to be a quick reading, so that's basically it. The first part of the week, not the first part of the week, the whole week is going to be about the Mouse, or the Eight of Pentacles. The first part of the week is going to be about the chameleon, or the Five of Wands, I believe. Yep, Five of Wands. The second part of the week is going to be about the Knight of Cups, or Venus. And the third part of the week, going into the weekend, very odd card for the weekend. Well, maybe not, in some ways. Because weekend is usually when you cut loose, but this is saying quite a different message there. The White Buffalo, or the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? Alright, well, nice talking to you. Hope you can actually see anything in this video. Talk to you later. See you next week.